Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. Now today we are on the Hamburg to Lubeck route, obviously recently released by Dovetail Games, and so far I'm loving it. And also if you do own the DBBL 101, there is a couple of services you can do. There's Hamburg to Lubeck and then there's Lubeck to Hamburg, and today we are doing the Lubeck to Hamburg service. So let's get the doors shut and let's get going. So yeah, there's only two services in the 101, and obviously you do need to own Abstract Ryan route and the 101, and then you get it on here. And we've got 56 kilometres to Hamburg Hauptbahnhof, so we have got a fair distance to go. Let's set that to 60, and I think we might actually get hard off, as we don't really need it on, do we? As we're not actually going to be stopping anywhere in between, so we should be alright. No, we probably want to set the brake key, that would be a good decision. Let's quickly unlock that. There you go. Right, brakes are releasing. My apology. So we should now be able to start going. Oh no. Whoa, the speed's going right up. There you go. And we're off. Slowly. Lots of wheel slip. Seems to be a common issue in this one. The wheel slip. Although we will get moving. Are we moving? Would be nice if we would get going. No? Wait, hold on a sec. I'm in train. Go. There we go, now we're off. Take us a little while, it's fine. We're going, we're off. We're heading on our way to Hamburg. We're 55 kilometres. We're off. Yeah, so how is everyone finding the route so far? Obviously, personally, I'm loving it. Let's get that down to 40. Don't know why I'm acknowledging that. And we're off. Lovely. Let's unrelease ourselves from monitoring, and let's get up to 60. And also, what is everyone's favourite thing to do on the route? Do you prefer doing freight or passenger runs? What do you prefer? Well, that's going up. Awesome. Now, for some reason the date's the 2nd of April 2019. Not really too sure why it is 2019 on here. I don't know why it's saying 2019. Obviously usually it would say 2021, I suppose, but maybe when they were going to originally do the route, maybe it was in 2019, who knows. Maybe they started work on it, but then we're just like, we'll do another one instead for now. Maybe that's why the date is set to 2019. Not really too sure. Well, up to 90. Obviously the top speed on this route is 160 kilometers an hour, which obviously converts over to 100 miles an hour. I believe this is the fastest service you can do. The journey time I believe is 40 minutes still to Hamburg, but it is 56 kilometers, so that's not bad. And this is actually the first time I'm doing it hard off. We're not stopping anywhere in between, so we don't really need to know where the stations are. Obviously the speed limits, we've got PZB on, so it basically tells us when the speed's going to drop and when it's going to raise. So we'll chill. And you might even see this video in a time lapse. I may as well. It's the quickest service. We're not stopping anywhere. I may as well make this into a time lapse as well. So you might see that at some point. Is it still 90? I'm guessing it probably still is, isn't it? I know we actually do go around a fairly tight corner in a second. Sort of then takes us out of Hamburg. Yeah, Sifa. You want to have a go at us? The usual. So I wonder where that goes then. Is that the Hamburg-Hanover high-speed line down there? Actually, that one's diesel down there. I didn't see any cables. Don't know. No, this is Lubeck. For some reason, I think we're in Hamburg. No, we're in Lubeck. I'm pretty sure I've said we were coming out. No, this is Lubeck. Let's not confuse anyone. Lovely. Yeah, Sifa. So maybe this is the first time you've seen this route. Obviously, yeah, enjoy the journey. It's a lovely journey down to Hamburg. Obviously I believe we're at what sea is this? Is this the Baltic Sea? Which we're near the Baltic port of Lubeck, and then we're going to the... I don't know. I have no idea. But I know Lubeck is on sort of one side where there's a port, and then Hamburg's on the other sea, and there's a port there. So it's one of the sort of most vital railways in Europe that sort of links the two ports together. Right, that's going up. We've got 112 there. Got the Dostos on the back. So what's this, around 70 miles an hour we're going up to at the moment. So getting a little bit of speed on us. I think we'll stay in the cab for the full thing and we won't miss anything. Yeah, safer. Yeah, but just sit back and relax. Obviously I'm not stopping anywhere. All the way fast through, and obviously if you're enjoying the video, do leave a thumbs up, it all does help out. And as there's a level crossing there, level crossings do work on this route, which is always nice to see. So if you're sitting at a station, there's actually a station, I think it's near Bad Oldenstow. It's basically got what's it got? It's basically got its own mini barriers, which looks really cool. Well, we'll go past it at some point, you'll see it. Yeah, it's got this. Basically, it's got a foot crossing or tiny little level crossing. It's cool. Right, I think the speed does go up to 160. I think once we get past, what was it, Rattenfeld? I think that's what it's called. Once we get past that, the speed will go up. It's been about 7 minutes out of Lubeck so far. Seafert, yeah, I got ya. Lovely. So fairly quick along here. This route really does give me sort of a rapid transit vibe to it. I don't know if it's the same for anyone else. Just the way the route is, it sort of reminds me of rapid transit a little bit. I think the way it's sort of, just because it's sort of flat, very sort of green. I know that sounds really stupid, but yeah, it's flat, fairly straight, lots of greenery. Yeah, that does sound pretty silly. But yeah, it just gives me a rapid transit feel. And even obviously when you're driving the 112, it's like driving the 143 on rapid transit, as you can do now. Right, I'm coming up to Rattenfeld, I believe now, which is, I believe, 7 kilometres out of Lubeck. No, was it 12 or 7? One of the two. And also another thing you might notice, the signals do actually look a bit different on this route. They look better, obviously. They sort of look much more clear and much more realistic. As obviously on the older routes, the signals are really bright in day, and I mean, obviously realistically, this sort of time in real life, when you see a signal, there's probably going to be the sun on it, so it's not going to be that bright. But on this route, they actually look more realistic. We'll see the next signal coming up probably very shortly. Just looks much clearer. Is there one coming up here? No, not one here. I feel like the speed has gone up, but then I don't think it has. Right, here's the signal here, look, it's much clearer. Obviously compare this to an older signal on a German route, much more sort of lighter green. No, probably is 140 along here, so it's sort of fairly curvy. What are we coming up on now? I feel like we're coming up on some sort of town. So we got greens all the way through. It's just to be on IC service. Is this a station coming up, which I can see? I think something's coming up. Awesome, yeah, I think this is Rattenfeld, this station. You do in fact stop here on the regional express services. Which, talking about these services, there's actually a good selection of services you can do. Obviously you've got a couple of IC services, which if you own the 101, the regional express ones, I guess every half an hour they run between Hamburg and Lubeck, and obviously the proper fast ones only stop at Hamburg, Bad Oldensloe, Rattenfeld, and then Lubeck. And then you also get the more slower services, which only go as far as Bad Oldensloe. Yeah, it's a nice mix of services in terms of time-wise, and obviously sort of fast stopping. It's nice. Fairly scenic route, this one. It's nice. Surely the speed must go up to 160 soon. So I've got a feeling it has gone up, but then I haven't seen any 160 mark on. I've literally been looking with eagle eyes at the side of the track, looking out for the marker. Another green. And if you are watching and you sort of see these German signals and you're like, hang on, what does that mean? What does that mean? Do attempt to try and learn German signals and PZB and LZB. It sounds all hard. I mean, it is quite difficult to learn PZB, LZB, German signals. But once you've learnt them, it really does pay off. Like German routes. Before I knew the ins and outs of PZB, LZB, CFR, or CFR's easy, but the signals, I sort of didn't really like German routes. I sort of found them quite easy and sort of boring because I didn't really have any other safety systems on. They just weren't that good. But as soon as you learn those safety systems and learn all the signals, all the ins and outs, German routes are the best in the game. And I have to admit, they are the best in the game, German routes. So yeah, I do recommend trying to learn safety systems and signals. Even if you sort of go on for, a couple of services a night, just, with PZB on, just sort of trying out. You might have a few emergency stops, but yeah, the more practice you get in, the better it gets. And obviously do also come into our live streams. Obviously most of the time when I'm on the German routes, I will sort of explain what I'm doing with the PZB. So yeah, do pop into one of them if you want a bit of help and have any questions as well. But I think the next main sort of major station we'll be passing through is Bad Oldensloe, which I don't think actually is that far away. And then after that's 38 kilometres to Hamburg. Lovely. Let's see for again. Is this Bad Oldensloe coming up already? I mean, that was a lot quicker than expected. Yeah, I believe this is. Yeah, this is Bad Oldensloe. Or Bad Oldensloe. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms. Well, that does seem a lot bigger. And I believe the speed will go up shortly to 160 as we are here. So from here it's fairly straightforward down to Hamburg. Yeah, CFR. Is the speed going to go up? I know at some point it does actually come down to, I think, 90 on sort of a curly bit. But obviously, yeah, the top speed on this is 160. And I think soon it should go up, as I mean, it's a straight line at the moment. So hopefully we'll see it go up in a second. There's that 160. I'm waiting for it. Where is it? I bet it's already gone up, hasn't it? Don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We'll stay at this speed for now, until we see sort of the next speed marker, as we haven't actually seen a speed marker since that 140, unless I've missed one, which I've literally been looking at the side of the track the whole time. Have we missed one? I don't think we have. It does feel a little bit slow though, doesn't it? I'm just trying to think back to the stream which we did on the first look when we sort of went northbound on here. I'm just trying to think what speed we were going at, approaching Bad Oldersloe. I think it is 140. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, Sifa. Just cruising at this for now. Yeah, just a nice chilled out journey. If you have just joined us, do leave a thumbs up, it all does help out. And even subscribe if you are new and you do want to see more daily TSW. Right, going for a station. This is like the sort of overgrown station, this one. Still looking out for speed boards. So it probably has gone up, hasn't it? We're probably looking quite silly at the moment. Yeah, safer. So I sort of want to quickly pop on HUD just to sort of make sure, but then I don't want to at the same time. Must be 140. I haven't seen a 160 anywhere. It's do we do it? Do we do it? No, we'll stay for now, because obviously the speed probably will come down, and then we'll see another speed marker. Must be 140, mustn't it? Well, I am tempted to go to 160, as I mean, it does seem like a sort of straight, fast section, this bit. Just looking now. Must be 140. Until I see a speed board. Right, we got a warning for a 110. So at least there's a speed change there. So down to 110. So I don't think it would have been 160. Yeah, I don't think it would have been. So I think we were correct. So getting from 160 to 110 in 23 seconds is quite hard. So I don't think they would give you that sort of pain. Right, we're now down to 110. That's all good. Yeah, safer. Well, we got a 112 coming along. Or was this? No, yeah, 112. Yeah, 112. Obviously, if you do own the other German sort of routes, you will get the 146 on here, the 185, the 155. You do get a fair few. And I didn't even see that speed board. I think it was for 90 though. Oh, this is the little sort of little mini level crossing here. Yeah, I must admit, I missed that speed board. I was looking at the other train and the other platform. I'm pretty certain it was down to 90, or at least 100. Anyways, we'll stay at this. Yeah, Sifa. Yeah, 90. Oh, that was correct. This is quite a slow section through here, which I don't really know why it is this slow through here, as it does seem to literally be a straight line. But the speed limit's the speed limit, there must be a reason for it. At least now we know the speed limit's 90. I mean, hopefully it won't go back up to 160 without telling us. Hopefully it will tell us this time. Hopefully. It said 90 back there, so there's a warning board there for the 90, so I think the 90 might have ended now. But there's no speed board to say go back up to the speed. It did go down to 90, didn't it? Well, I'm not just imagining the speed. It's a tricky decision to what we do. Yeah, safer. the warning for the 90 just back there. Surely the speed's gone up. I really do think the speed's gone up. Mustn't it? Come up to another station. I feel like we're going slow for no reason. It has gone to 160. You might see me flicker it on then. I had to check because it doesn't seem right going at that speed there on literally a straight line. Let's get that up a tad. Off we go. Right, that's whizzing up. Good. Yeah, safer. For some reason there was no 160 board, which I don't know. Is there supposed to be a 160 board, or do drivers get told in real life after this 90 it will go up to 160? That's a one for a 120. It's already coming back down. 120, 120. Oh, let's bring that down again. No, that's coming back down. Yeah, safer. Right, I can understand why it's 120 round here, as it's sort of, you know, we're going around quite a tight curve at the moment. I mean, that 90 back there was... Why did it go down to 90? Right, that's going back up. Going for another station. Got another regional express in that. And obviously, yeah, the PIS does work on this route, so it's one of the new ones, which is always nice to see. Oh, we're going through a tree. I'll have to report that to the team. What's a DTG? Well, 2 DTG. I don't think that's an 80 for us, is it? Well, I don't think it was. It was on the left-hand side. The speed for us should go up in a second, and hopefully this time it will tell us the speed's gone up. It won't just leave us in the dark. I suppose it will probably go up round here, won't it? Is it going to tell us so? Nice signal there. Come on, tell us that we can go up in a second. Don't just leave us hanging. See, now I feel like it has gone up and it hasn't told us. It's literally a straight line again. So I don't know if there is a few missing speed boards, or it simply just is the way it is in real life. We've got another service. It's fairly busy, this route. So we've seen quite a few already, haven't we? I feel like it has gone up. I really do feel like it's gone up. And it hasn't told us. So we might not see this video as a time lapse, as we are going quite slow, probably under the speed limit, so it wouldn't really make sense to do it as a video, as it won't be in the quickest time. We'll have to wait and see. It's definitely gone up. Surely it's not 120 along here. Yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up to 140. Although I didn't say it had gone up to 140. So I don't know if there was a few missing speed boards. Which there could be. So I don't know why it didn't say that the speed had gone back up. get that. I will mention that to Matt, that there has been sort of a few missing speed boards. I mean, maybe it's realistic, maybe they don't have it, but I'll mention it to Matt. Obviously, Matt being the lead producer for Train Somewhere. I'll see if he knows about it. Or even put in the comment section, why is it not showing the speed boards? Is it simply the way it is in real life? The drivers literally get told, oh, after this speed limit here, it goes up to 160. Well, it's been 25 minutes so far, the journey. So we've got about another sort of 20 minutes to go until we reach Hamburg. Although we probably are closer to Hamburg now than Lubeck. Now I've got a feeling it's gone up to 160. What the bets it's gone up to 160 and it hasn't told us. I'm gonna give it a little check. No, okay, it still is 140. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to try and remember where it doesn't tell you. That is a little bit annoying. Go for another station. Yeah, Sifa. Right, through there. Is the speed going to go up, or is it still 140? Still 140. No, so if you didn't actually know, on the Riesa to Dresden route, when that comes out, we're actually going to have new signals on there, which is going to be another interesting thing to learn. Obviously on this, you've also got the normal sort of German signalling, but on Riesa to Dresden, we're going to be getting the HL signalling, which does sound pretty sort of menacing. It's going to be interesting to learn. See, it was only a few months ago I learned the original German signals. I feel like the speed's gone up. I really do feel like it's gone up. Well, actually, in fact, it doesn't matter because we need to slow down anyway. Oh no, maybe not. It's just changed. But it seems that we are following something. Although if it's a regional express, it shouldn't be stopping anywhere else. But it did seem like it did take quite a while to get down to Hamburg. I think it was 40 to 50 minutes. And this is an IC service. So you would think it would take a lot less. Oh, another service there already. And also a warning for a 120, so let's bring that down. There you go, that's coming down. Right, down to 120 in time, so we must be coming into Hamburg now. Really soon enough. Some sort of built up area. But we've got a double yellow there, so that does really make things interesting. Slam the brakes on. But we definitely are following a service. So obviously this is an excellent way to improve your PZB experience. Right, taking it nice and slow as I don't really know the signal locations on this yet. Yeah, Sifa. Yeah, there's like a red coming up now. Doesn't give you much time to bring the speed down. And we should get the 500 Hz magnet just coming up now. You can see the magnet on the floor there. Or maybe not, maybe that's not the magnet. There's the magnet. come to a stop. Just in front of the red, that's not too bad. Yeah, 2-1 for Son, you know, there we go. And now we wait. Yeah, so I don't think I will use this one for a time lapse as we have stopped. Yeah, let's get the 101 though. Decent. Oh, there you go, it's changed now, of course it has. Right, so I think we're going to be following this service all the way into Hamburg, which is a little bit annoying, but happens. Right, slowly getting the speed up. Let's get going now. So restricted to 45 at the moment, so we'll bring the AFB down. It was 120, wasn't it? There you go, set that to 40, be on the safe side. And off we go. We've got another double yellow, so the next signal is going to be red. Makes it challenging though, makes it a bit more interesting. We might even just stay at that speed for now. Right, that one is green coming up. No, that's not our one. I think there's another track actually. Is there another track? Don't know. No, there's double yellow for us. We've got a bit of C4 again. Just staying at this speed for now, no need to speed up. Oh no, maybe it is a green for us. Right, there's another double yellow. So we go through this station. Right, we're going through... what station is this? This is... Wandsbeck. Oh, Hamburg Wandsbeck. So we are actually in Hamburg now. So we, yeah, probably not far off now. Which is all good. We're still being monitored by PZB, but we'll stay under monitoring as we have got a double yellow there, so there's no point in releasing ourselves. We acknowledge that. Another 112. So it's brilliant seeing all of these trains on here. It's busy, very busy. This route, and it's only a, you know, there's not much sort of branch lines off to everywhere on this route. It's, you know, a fairly sort of just, you know, straightforward route. There's so many trains on it, and I really do love that. It's always good to see it busy. Well, we had a warning for 100 there, even though we can't get up. And obviously, looking at the map there, we are very close to Hamburg already. I can't remember what time we were due in here. I think it was 17, 18. So I suppose that does make sense. So hang on a second. Why is that barrier up? Shouldn't be up, should it? Let me take a screenshot of that and the location of it. There you go. That's good. Obviously, if you do find any bugs on the route, do DM me and I can send it over to the developers. Obviously, it all does help out, and then we can get an update out, and obviously it patches it all, and happy days. Another track down there. Yeah, Sifa. Oh, that's gone green, so we can unrestrict ourselves. What was it, 100, wasn't it? Yeah, I believe it was up to 100 on this bit. Now, I believe that train ahead of us should be actually fast now into Hamburg, as I believe these stations along here are the S-Bahn stations. So we shouldn't really have to wait from now. Should be straight through to Hamburg. Yeah, Sifa. I got the double yellow again. Maybe we will have to wait then. Right, let's acknowledge that we've even got a warning for a 60, so we need to come down anyway. The passengers will literally be thinking, what's going on in the front? We keep coming to a very quick stop. There's the red light there. That seems the S-Bahn tracks are actually third rail here at Hamburg. Oh, awesome. It'll be cool if we do actually ever see the Hamburg S-Bahn, because then obviously we'll see the third rail units, and obviously with that maybe we'll get a few layers on here for it. What? What have we done now? I don't know what we've done there for it to have a go at us. Alright, well, have a go at us. I don't know what we did there. It might have been because we weren't below 45, possibly. Probably something to do with that. But it's all good. So we're basically coming to a stop anyway. Right, let's get going again. And this time it should be the final stop for Hamburg. Although we're getting a lot of wheel slip. That seems to be an issue with this. You just get tons of wheel slip. Oh god, we didn't turn on the train lights. I do apologise, passengers, but it's fine. We're saving power. There we go. Seems to have the train lights on. I'm pretty sure I did actually set them to on, didn't I? No, we did set them to on. Number 112 there. Let's get that off quick. 2.1 kilometres to Hamburg, and luckily because of that, you know what? We waited there purposely. You know, it was on purpose we stopped there, because now we basically are clear into Hamburg. I all had it planned. Clearly. Oh no, I didn't have that planned. We might have, we probably would have come to a stop there. Whew. It's all good. We're still being restricted, so we're still down to 45. Actually not far now to Hamburg. Lubeck, Hamburg. So I believe this service goes to Frankfurt. I believe that's where it does terminate. But Frankfurt, that's an awful long way from Lubeck, isn't it? Frankfurt's near the sort of, I guess you could say, mid-Germany, isn't it? And obviously this is the way top of Germany. I wonder how long it actually takes to get to Frankfurt from here. It's a different signal, isn't it? We're not being restricted, so it was 100, wasn't it? No, 60. 60. So that's 60. I'll get that up a tad. Up we go. And past another S-Bahn station. So it's basically now the final approach into Hamburg. Like all the building, it's awesome. Sort of when you're coming into the main city station, you get all the tracks coming from all over the shop. You got all the bridges, tunnels going underneath, and all joining up, sort of into the throat of the city. Love it. And you see all the buildings starting to render in now. Awesome. Right, coming into Hamburg station. It's a lovely station. Look at this though. I mean, if you were a train spotter in Germany, one of these houses here, you're going to have the dream view into Hamburg. I mean, there's anyone watching or actually live in Hamburg or near to the railway in Hamburg? Just do let me know. And do you see the 101 going along here? Actually, no. I think it is actually. I think it actually does say 2019 because I believe the 101s don't actually run on here anymore. I think 2019 was the last time they ran on here, so maybe that's why it's set to 2019 when you do a 101 service. Possibly, that might be the case. It's quite a cool station. It's you still got this bit here going off that way, and you've got this bit going off that way. It's quite cool. Yeah, who will that? Who cried that? Look at this, so this is beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, so it's a brilliant station, Hamburg. Frankfurt, did we arrive on time? It was 18 past. Yeah, we arrived on time as well. Look at that, lovely. Brilliant, look at that all. Not too sure we're stopping here, though. I don't know if there is a stop marker. I think we are a fairly long train, aren't we? So I suppose we're probably to the signal here, actually. Yeah, we'll go to the signal. Probably makes sense, doesn't it? That's probably where we're stopping. Can't imagine we'll be right to the end. It's Stillen. There we are, just below the signal. I think that's alright. Oh, you gotta be joking, we have to go a little bit forward. I thought that was gonna count. I mean, the train's in the platform, I think. Yeah, that should count. Oh, great, now what? Oh, go into... Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe we do need to go a little bit forward. You really would have thought it would have counted if we stopped there. Seems not though. Right, sorry passengers. I tricked you. I tricked you. To move a little bit forward. Sorry guys. Sorry. If we're already on the door buttons, clicking it, and we start moving again, they probably think they've missed the station, that we're off again. It's me on the PIS. Sorry, yeah, people. We did stop a little bit before we, we actually had to start. It's all good though. There we are. Oh, guys, having a go at us. Yeah, don't have a go at us. But yeah, that is the whole journey from Lubeck to Hamburg in one of the shortest amount of times. And that obviously was in the 101, but yeah, you do actually have to have Streckerweimer and the 101 to get a couple of layers, well, a layer onto here for a couple of services. But yeah, hopefully everyone did enjoy it. Obviously, do leave a thumbs up and do subscribe if you do want to see more. But that is going to be it from me. Thanks all for coming in. Obviously, do put all your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, actually, no, it was 140 for... Yeah, we were going the right speed limit. And then you get that tiny bit of 160. Okay, that's all good then. So we were actually going the right speed. That was 44 minutes, not bad. But that is going to be it from me. Thanks for coming in. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. And also to the merch store. We obviously do still have the DBBR101 merch in there. Do go and check it out. But that's going to be it from me. Thanks all, and I'll take it. And take care. And yeah, see you all in the next one. See you all. Take care.